What's up guys, this is Ollie and today's video is all about leveling your heroes in Rivengard. I'm showing you the most efficient way and I'm keeping this super sweet and short because I'm just confirming what everybody already knows. The most efficient way in Rivengard to level your heroes, to make sure that they become stronger, is just by playing the campaign.
Are you serious?
No, of course not. Playing the game in Rivengard only gets you so far. It actually takes forever to level your heroes if you're just playing the game. You have to go the extra mile. However, the extra mile is pretty short, at least when we're talking about the lower level heroes. There are different strategies that all get you closer towards that end goal of getting to level 50 with your heroes. There's a beginner option, there's an advanced option, and then there's like the expert option that is not going to be available to you from the very beginning if you're a new player, but I'm gonna show you how to get there. So let's not waste any more time and look at the beginner option. This is me trying to level a Bullmon that I just got from rare to epic, so now he can reach levels above 26. We can see what I'm doing here. I'm just attacking once, only with Bullmon, and then I'm just ending my turn. So this is not like a heavy misplay on my end. This is really just me setting up my units in a way that they are even easier to kill. And what you're going to do is you're going up against the strongest players in the game. Tripitaka is everybody's favorite player to go against if you want to level your units, because her heroes give you 180 XP. At the moment it's even 186, because who would have known Ranaklu is giving you more XP than the Dogger she used to play. I think she's currently onto something with a darkness team. And this just keeps going. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit because I know this is not fun to watch, but this took me 3.5 minutes, and after those 3.5 minutes we eventually end up in the situation where Bullmon is getting to level 27. So it only takes 3 minutes of your time. That's like a coffee break to get a unit from level 26 to 27. So that is the good news. Leveling up is not as painful as many people make it out to be. It's a pretty straightforward process. There are a number of advantages with the strategy that I've just shown. For once, it is very easy to just go through that little loop. Over time you will find out that there are more efficient placements of your units. You will also realize that it makes a lot of sense to not play a warrior that can block damage, so the chances of your unit surviving after you did the initial attack basically goes to 0. You want to die as fast as possible so you can go back into the loop as fast as possible. Since the motions always stay the same, it's very easy to automate this entire loop that I've just shown you guys. And by automate, I of course mean that you with your finger are doing this the whole time. I'm not suggesting that you should use an auto clicker. Now in all seriousness here, I know there are a couple of players that have used auto clickers that get them to level up their units very easy and efficiently, and truth be told, if I could, I would probably use them as well. I am on iOS. To the best of my knowledge, there are no auto clickers on iOS. I am not telling you that you should be using an auto clicker. It is against the terms of service. So that means there is a chance that if you're using an auto clicker, the Snowprint team is eventually going to wipe your account. I'm just trying to give you the full picture here, guys. The chances are very low. I would still very much tell you to not go for an auto clicker, as painful as it is. And I'm being literal here. My hand is sometimes hurting after hours of leveling level 40 plus heroes. Eventually you're going to graduate from this very straightforward approach that feels like you're driving with a car into a wall repeatedly and have your units die over and over again. And that approach is basically by using a unit that is very powerful. In this case it would be my Giggs with a level 40 that can then set up the opponent's units for a kill. So you're again looking for a very tiny map. That's one of the important things here. You're looking for you can even tag in 4 weaker units or 3 weaker units in this case. You set the opponent up with Giggs, and then your other units are basically playing cleanup. Look that I on purpose stepped on an egg here because I do not want the Giggs summons to take out Archeo. I want to take Archeo out myself. This is not really working here on the first attempt, but it's like working well enough. Eventually we can get another attack in. We do not want to attack with Giggs because Giggs would get more XP, and Giggs is like the easiest to level unit in the game because you can use him so much to level other units. And as we can see here, there's a nice spread of XP. Everybody gets some. It's not 180 for all of your other units, but they are all getting XP at the same time. And I personally think that it is more fun winning matches against Tripitaka than it is again losing matches. But that's really, it's kind of hard to say. Like, some people are like, yeah, I just like to do the same movement over and over and over again, and I'm taking the 180 instead of going for the full 700 XP that are in this case spread out over all of your units. So in this case, this was a very efficient way of leveling my Vera. She took up to 300 XP every turn, and on the side I was basically leveling Umanu and Ranaklu, and that's also a way to get there. As always in Rivengard, certain maps are better for certain strategies and certain units. If you want to level ranged units, this is one of the best maps for that, because you do have the elevation working in your favor. You can attack from the high ground, and here we can see again Giggs is like pretty crucial to this entire strategy. You need to get the shade in first so my Vera doesn't do any weird things, and then after that you can just go for this. And this is a very straightforward approach, and again we are receiving 700 XP spread out over almost all of our units. In this case Queen Akeshru didn't get any because she's already maxed out at level 35. Over time you will become more creative and identify even better strategies to level your units. Although I have to say that more often than not Giggs is one of the most crucial units, because he's so good at setting up the opposition for a kill, which means that the other guys can get the XP, or at least the XP that Giggs leaves for them. So here we can see me leveling Penda of all units. He's actually really good. I'm eventually going to do a character spotlight. It didn't work out so well because here Archie was blocking, but on the second attempt you can see what this strategy is all about, how this is working out. So we're going in with Giggs. Then we are moving in with Tim. Tim does a little bit more setup. It's very similar to what I explained in my PvP guide, to be honest. And then you can also note that the ice that Penda is placing there is preventing Archeo from connecting with Penda. And then eventually for 600 damage he can go in, and here he's taking out an Archeo, and that gives him 90 XP per run. And on top of that we see that Tim is leveling nicely here. My Archeo has finally gone above that threshold. He's now a legendary unit, so he can get some XP with this leveling strategy, and even Monty. So there's a nice spread, but as always Giggs is taking a lot of damage. If you want to reduce the XP that Giggs is getting, get closer to the enemy before you're throwing the Giggs bomb, because then he's doing less damage, which is going to net him less XP. I want to end this video with something a little bit out of the ordinary. It doesn't always have to be Giggs. Here we are seeing a strategy that Punkok showcased on the official Discord of Tree, the guild that both Punkok and Tripitaka are a part of. Here we can see how you can actually level Ranaklu from 0 to max level within just 10 days. I know that sounds ridiculous. What, it takes 10 days to max level a unit? Well, if you know anything about Rivengard, if you've tried to level some of the highest leveled units in the game, you know that 10 days is not a lot. I've been spending weeks leveling my dogger, and she's just level 45 at the moment. It's really no fun. It does not have to be that particular map. Any small map is going to do. You just need to take some damage. An opponent with a Katsume is a really good choice, so that basically means Punkok is a really good choice. And then after that you only need some way to spread the darkness. In this case, as always, it's Umanu. Then Ranaklu connects with someone, creates infinite shades, and then Akio pulls the trigger, and that means that within no time you're going to get your Ranaklu up to level 50, where he packs a serious punch. We have seen that in Ranaklu's adventure that just took place, and then your Ranaklu can also do some serious damage. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you now know how to level your heroes. Like I said, it only takes like 3 minutes to get from level 26 to 27, it takes like another minute to get from 27 to 28, and so on. It gets incrementally worse. Like I said, you're spending weeks leveling units between 40 and 50. But at least you now know how it goes, and that should help you unlock the higher levels for your units, where they can do some serious damage and help you take out those dragons, and of course do a lot better in arena. If you like this video, make sure to show Tree some love. Those guys helped me out by showing me those Ranaklu strategies. You can find a link to the Discord in the video description below. If you want to stay in touch with other really good players in Rivengard, make sure to join the official Discord. Lots and lots of people are very friendly there, trying to help each other out. And of course there's the Discord of my team Eternal Nexus. If you want to become a member of our squad, you can also check out that. I hope that helped. I hope that's going to give you a good idea how to get better at Rivengard and run through the campaign and eventually do really well in arena. See you guys very soon.